it makes you a bit more of a creative teacher when you've got the learning journal, because you want to show so many different activities that you wouldn't necessarily put in the books.
If they hear that they're using the learning journal, there'll be a cheer or a whoop, or is it our turn, sir?
You physically hear them say, when they're like, right, you're working in the learning journal, yes, and you're like, oh, okay, like they actually like it.
They enjoy being featured in there.
Yes, they love it. Can you photograph my whiteboard? Yes. So it is part and parcel of our classroom. All the children know and are aware of it, and they don't think it's strange when you go around taking photos.
If you put the mind map into the learning journal, inevitably, because you're letting the children have that felt tip pen, they all want to write and they all want to put their ideas down, and all of a sudden you've got this lovely colourful page with lots of children's ideas, and you can just say, yeah, I sat there and I read through those and I saw you having that discussion. Brilliant, as opposed to work in silence, all do it in your book.
If I've got a learning journal, as opposed to just exercise books, it makes me question what my plan is, how best to help the children acquire the information and the learning, because it might not be to just listen to me and then write about it. It might be that they need to be hands-on with something.
So it's a way of capturing their learning, really, their practical, lots of the practical aspects. So if we give reception, year 1 and year 2, lots of maths we want to do practically, because they need it, they need those concrete examples, they need to physically do things, and not just sit and write number sentences in their maths book.
I don't know why, but I think the children feel like it's not work if they're doing it in the learning journal. There's not the same kind of, I don't know whether they don't feel as restricted, they just feel a bit freer, I think.
Yeah. Trial and error is much harder on a piece of paper. Trial and error when they're doing it practically is much easier. And they can talk, we're encouraging maths talk a lot more, so they're having to talk about the activity that they're doing.
Sometimes you give it to the children, like you say, maybe higher up the school you'd give it to the children and say, you're having a discussion about this, or I want you to make a mind map of images of the Holy Spirit, so can you just create a mind map please, that group, and you'll leave them independently. Whereas for something like the this one where we did the I wonder questions, I was there as a teacher reading the questions to them, then we were having a bit of a discussion, and then I said, right, now you write it down. So this is more of a to show what we did, whereas I got a lot more out of it than is actually in this learning journal, because I worked with those children. So sometimes it'll be that you leave the children to work with the learning journal independently, and sometimes it'll be a teacher-led learning journal activity.
It's much easier, it's far more time effective. I mean, this one was playing a game, they were playing a doubles game. Well, evidence again, okay, you're playing a game, did you play it, didn't you play it, it's that. And then if you look back again, you can talk to the children, remember when we played that doubles game, oh yeah, we did this, and it prompts them to think about, oh yeah, that's what we have to do. So it's good scaffolding for them as well. And we don't want staff to go down the worksheet route and not having practical activities going on. We want that because that's the best way that children learn.
If you're doing prayer services, things like that you might reflect on, or holidays of obligation, or major events, communion, confirmation, which you've got in year 6, and you can sort of document some of those journeys interspersed with your ordinary lessons, so you can really get the full feel for the year in a learning journal.